When was the last time we heard such big news from Jungkook that truly made our hearts tremble? No one could have predicted that today, an official announcement from HYBE would shift the mood of millions of armies around the world. But what exactly was just revealed? It all began with a mysterious post on HYBE's official account this morning. No long captions, just a glowing image of Jungkook and a short line. Congratulations, Jungkook. Within minutes, the internet erupted. Fans flooded the comments with question marks, speculations, and, of course, overwhelming excitement. Was this about a comeback? A global collaboration? Or something even more personal? Then, the long-awaited answer finally came. In a brief live-streamed press conference, HYBE confirmed that Jungkook had received a prestigious global award for his contributions to music and pop culture. But it wasn't just the award that made the announcement different. What truly touched hearts was how this honor recognized not only his career achievements, but also the positive influence he's had on the younger generation around the world. A touching tribute video was aired during the award, showing Jungkook's journey from his trainee days, his debut with BTS, to his explosive solo success. In the footage, Jungkook was seen holding back tears while accepting the award, his voice trembling as he said, "All of this is because of the love that never stopped. Thank you for believing in me." This moment was a powerful reminder that success isn't just about numbers or fame. It's about sincerity, dedication, and the love one puts into every step of the journey. Jungkook, who once admitted to feeling insecure at the start of his career, now stands as an inspiration to countless fans worldwide. Immediately after the award aired, hashtags like #ProudOfJungkook dominated global trending topics. Fans across countries shared emotional messages and throwback memories of Jungkook's music and growth. Even international celebrities joined in to congratulate him, proving that his influence transcends countries, languages, and cultures. But in the midst of the celebration, one moment stood out above all: a handwritten letter from Jungkook shown on the big screen behind the stage. It wasn't addressed to fans, but to his younger self. "I know you're scared, but look how far your feet have taken you," the letter read. "Never forget that the pain became your strength. And that strength didn't come from you alone. It came from everyone who believed in you." HYB staff reportedly shed tears while reading the original manuscript. And when the cameras zoomed in on Jungkook's face, watching his own letter appear behind him, armies around the world could feel it. They had walked this long road with him. This wasn't just a victory. It was a story of courage, fear, growth, and unwavering love. The media's reaction was nothing short of overwhelming. Major international outlets like Billboard, Rolling Stone, and BBC called the award a significant milestone in modern K-pop. Some even called it the start of a new era for solo K-pop artists, where sincerity, emotional depth, and meaningful messages take the spotlight. And yet, this is far from the end. Rumors began circulating almost immediately. Whispers of Jungkook being appointed as an honorary ambassador for a global cultural campaign led by UNESCO and UNICEF. If true, the decision reportedly wasn't based on fame alone, but on the values Jungkook has carried in his music: messages of healing, identity, and emotional courage. When asked about his next steps, Jungkook simply smiled and said, "I just want to keep singing things that can touch people's hearts. Music is still the best way I know how to speak." Simple, but powerful. Meanwhile, armies began preparing a Jungkook Day to be held globally the following week, not just to celebrate the award, but to pay the kindness forward. Blood drives, tree planting, charity donations, and mental health campaigns were launched in his honor. Not because he asked for it, but because he inspired it. This wasn't just a celebration anymore. It became a movement. A reflection that Jungkook's story is not just a personal triumph, but a mirror to anyone who has struggled with fear, imperfection, and the hard road to chasing a dream. That's why this moment matters so deeply. In the days that followed, discussions about Jungkook's impact spread beyond fandom circles. Cultural scholars, musicians, and academics from top universities analyzed what made his presence so extraordinary. The consensus? Jungkook is a rare kind of public figure. one whose authenticity resonates universally. "We see Jungkook and we see a version of ourselves," said a cultural professor at Seoul National University. A young person who's just trying to hold on, to believe, and to grow. And still, Jungkook remained quiet. But fans know, when he goes silent, it means he's creating. Even without words, his presence continued to echo. He was seen visiting an old studio in Gangnam, the same place he used to record before debuting. Alone, with just a hoodie and mask, he stood in the middle of the room quietly, smiled, and left. No big announcement. Just a moment to remember where it all began. From within HYBE, word spread that Jungkook was working on a personal music project, possibly based on journal entries he wrote over the past 2 years. The songs, sources say, would be raw, introspective, and stripped of commercial polish. In short, the most honest version of Jungkook yet. Fans were ready. Not for a flashy comeback, but for something that felt real, like a letter or a warm conversation. Because that's what Jungkook does best. He doesn't shout to be heard, he whispers, and still, the world listens. Then, one quiet night at exactly 12 o'clock Korea Standard Time, the world stood still. From Jungkook's official account, a simple upload appeared.
No promotion, no teaser.
Just a raw audio file titled, "To Myself." It wasn't a grand release. No visuals, no auto-tune, no major production. Just him, an acoustic guitar, and his unfiltered voice. The lyrics felt like pages from a private diary. He wasn't singing to us. He was singing to himself. "You're not perfect, but you're still here. Even when the world didn't listen, I heard you, that I'm still here." The internet flooded with tears and quiet awe. The song wasn't a statement. It was a mirror. A soft hand reaching out to anyone who had ever felt small, lost, or tired. And HYBE, true to the tone, didn't issue a press release. They simply posted one line under the song. "For anyone learning to love themselves, this is from someone